Greetings, Aries, and a very warm welcome or welcome back to the Nerdy Virgo Tarot. I do apologize for my silence in April. My mom passed away in March, and as you can imagine, I wasn't in a mood for a lot of the things that I've been doing. But I also want to thank my 33 subscribers. My mom passed away on the 3rd of the 3rd, and even the Uber that took me to her on her last day had a 33, so I kind of wanted to keep it there. Aries, I laid out the cards a while back, and instead of just going from intuition, I also looked at the book. Okay, so what I've got for you here is your significator with the strength card, right? You're in a position where you are walking into strength. But I'm sensing, based on what I've read, that if you're part of my collective, then you're an Aries here. That would be Sun, Moon, Rising, Mercury, or anybody who is drawn to this, whatever. It's that you're going through a period of fledging, kind of a period where your character's being developed, but you don't want it that way. Okay, so being in a situation over here with the Five of Cups that you didn't foresee, maybe you foresaw this going better, perhaps money that you thought was coming in, a job, a partnership, something you were certain of, a relationship that was going somewhere, and it's just not going as you expected. Okay? And there's something blocking you, a potential third party, or maybe it's bureaucracy. Someone's not letting the papers come through that you need for A B C D E F G. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, there is a third circumstance or individual here that is blocking what you hoped the dream would be. It could be, if you're in a relationship, that your partner has his or her sights on something or someone else, different dreams. Okay, just something coming in from left field there, and you grappling with this and feeling stuck, right? Not wanting to go. What you don't seem to have acknowledged here with the World card is that this journey has come to an end. Some of you might need to hear that it's called a breakup, babe, because it's broken. It's broken, my love. Okay? And maybe it's your comfort zone. Maybe you don't know or feel like you don't have the tools to move forward. And so there's a general feeling in the reading of stasis, of being stuck, that kind of thing. Okay? But with the Judgment card here, you know what you don't want to know, and that is that the door's been closed, babe. It's over. It is time to let go. For some of you, if you are being dealt with unjustly, this could also be an indication that justice will be served. Just gotta wait for it. Alright? But general overall feeling here with the Devil card reversed, a fear or a reticence to move forward, like a mental block, where it's over, but you don't wanna. I don't wanna. The inner toddler in you whining that, when it's time for the big girl and big boy panties, guys. It's time for that, okay? Not really stepping into your Page of Swords energy. Not picking up the sword and fighting. Perhaps not feeling like you can. Perhaps not feeling like you know how to. But it kind of seems out of your hand, okay? It's going to keep feeling unstable for as long as you don't acknowledge that it is what it is and you cut your losses. Okay? So this is the potential future outcome. King of Wands there, coming into your full power. Honey, if you stay stuck and if you don't just acknowledge the situation for what it is, if you don't take off, if you don't chunk and krekla, which means like just cry and move on, it stays in limbo. Okay, and a lot of the limbo that has happened now is not your fault. I can tell that it's situations that are out of your control. So for some of you, you're just stuck in limbo, waiting for the next season and the next phase. Okay? But I still fully recommend, and I think this is going to be hard. This is not because I think that this is easy, but more because I think your character development at this stage of your life calls for it. It's to acknowledge a spade for what it is. Call a spade a spade. Deal with the circumstances as they are, not as you wish they would be. Okay, let's rip off that bandage. Let's just be real and let's move on with it. Guys, this has been the Nerdy Virgo Tarot. It's been an absolute pleasure reading for you. Remember, Aries, that you are much stronger than you think. For those of you in Johannesburg, South Africa, you will find me reading often at Rusty Hook in Honeydew, at their various pagan markets or the esoteric markets or crystal markets. So I'd love to see you there in Honeydew, Rusty Hook markets with Alternate Tribe. Do look it up on the internet. Do sign up. Love to see you there, and ciao for now.